Everest, Conquering Challenges with God's Mighty Power as our Vacation Bible School theme this summer. VBS dates are July 13th through 17th, and all children entering preschool through 5th grade are welcome. Have your kids bring their friends. You can sign up on the city, or you can get a printed form at the reception desk. Running concurrently with VBS is a service project for middle and high school students. Just weeks ago, the country of Nepal, which Mount Everest is in, suffered a terrible earthquake. Our older students will be working on projects to help refugees and immigrants from Nepal that are in the Chicago area, as well as victims of the earthquake in Nepal itself. This will be an educational, hands-on service project where students will learn about and be exposed to the culture of Nepal. Contact Sue Horgan or Mark Novosek for information. VBS can't happen without the help of many volunteers. We still need plenty of folks to help lead classes, to help with crafts, refreshments, music, and more. This is your chance to live out our mission to connect people to a real, loving relationship with God through Christ, community, and servanthood. There's a volunteer sign-up sheet in the lobby, so stop by and sign up. Just do it.
Today in the parking lot outside of Trinity, we have a free will donation car wash to support our mission trips for our youth. This year we're going to Cayey, Puerto Rico and Pocahontas, Virginia. Mission trips are super important to the youth. They give the opportunity for service and a chance to really bond as a team. We are super excited to get going, so please come support us and get your car nice and clean.
The next 2 weekends, Trinity will be holding elections for Board of Elders and Church Council. The Board of Elders is responsible for the spiritual faith life of the congregation, while the Church Council handles the business side of things like finances, property, and staff. So make sure that your vote is counted and vote during the next 2 weeks.
Trinity is hosting the Disciple Making Summit next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The Disciple Making Summit is a conference designed to help you and church leadership sharpen yourselves as disciple makers who are carrying out our Lord's Great Commission. You can find out more about it, including registration information, at trinityroselle.com. We encourage everyone to participate in 2 of the offerings. Our regular Saturday 5 p.m. worship will be a healing prayer service, and on Thursday night, we are showing the movie When God Left the Building. Although the vast majority, 77%, of Americans identify themselves as Christians, they have largely stopped attending church. Less than 20% of the population now make it to a church in a typical week. Some 4,000 churches are closing every year. It's a major and unprecedented social upheaval. When God Left the Building makes the problem very clear and demonstrates some possible solutions. Here's a preview.
Statistically, the church in America has been dying since the 1970s.
The church has closed, and so we're auctioning off all of the contents of the church.
I know Oregon, right there.
I think God would be crying with tears in his eyes.
I doubt that there's a single Sunday now where I don't come in and look out and feel disappointed.
I mean, we've got all these retrofitted, upfitted, outfitted. We've got it going, man. And look at the result of this.
I was the pastor, and I don't know what God is.
I don't think I've ever actually attended a service here other than a funeral.
The church is pushing people away instead of attracting people.
What's going on? What went wrong? This isn't who Jesus is.
Nobody likes a big church, except pastors.
We are set in our ways, and we can't change.
I can't take a friend of mine who doesn't have a relationship with God. I can't drag them into a church.
How do we turn church from a noun, a place, and a destination into a verb, a way of being?
It's church for folks that don't like church.
They do what a church does, which is take care of their neighbors.
Ask it all in the name of your son Jesus and for his sake. Amen.
It's their church. That's where they worship. They meet God. And then they learn what to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Join us for this special showing of When God Left the Building next Thursday at 7 p.m. here at Trinity.